to Faith Church. This morning, we want to welcome you, to our Sunday morning service, and we're so excited for this service and everything that God has planned for this service this morning.
And if you're new in-house, we just want to give you a special welcome. And if you're new online, an also very special welcome to you. And also, in the front of your seats, there is a Connect card. We encourage you to fill it out and return it to us after service for a special little treat.
So we can get to know you. Anyways, this morning we have an icebreaker. Last week it was about breakfast. This week it's not about breakfast. If you could be anyone from the Bible besides Jesus, who would it be?
For me, I think that would be Elijah, because that man was lifted up. He didn't even die. He didn't even die.
In the Bible. Like he gives me bipolar. Like one more. Anyways, yes.
But yes, no, we love Elijah, and if I could, swap places.
I mean, I don't think you're Elijah.
But
You're
again,
always
you're
always cheery and goofy and silly and just happy all the time. I feel like there's rarely moments where I see you like down or like just angry or just like mad or tired. Yeah. Except that one time. Anyways, whatever. Anyways, so before we get into our announcement, we're gonna be talking about a recap of Pastor Sam's sermon last Sunday. Yes, so we started a new series, and the first sermon, which was like 2 weeks ago, was called His House, My Delight. And last week, it was a continuation that speaks about why does the enemy fight the church.
Yes. And so he spoke about numerous things. He gave us some scriptures. I remember one of them being 2 Peter 5:8.
I think it's 1 Peter.
1 Peter 5:8, rather, sorry.
Yeah. And stay sober-minded.
Yes, be sober-minded and also be praying continuously, unless the enemy will come and attack you. So it's like basically saying that you need the church. That way you can be built up.
Yeah.
You can, attack. You can fight against the enemy. We can have what we need, the tools that we need to fight against the enemy.
And that's why he will fight to take us out of the church. And another thing that you were talking about on Wednesday was the when he was talking about Eve.
Yes,
Remember when God said not to eat from the tree, and an important thing that he pointed out that I never really saw was when the enemy twisted the word and said eat nor touch. But God didn't say anything about touching. He just said not to eat it.
Right, and so that just shows the subtle way that the enemy can come into our lives.
And if we're not in the church, then if we don't have others around us, elders and those who are already strong spiritually to help us who are new, or whether we're weak, or we want to get strong in the faith. But so it's basically we have to surround ourselves with. So be here. Yes, this is a great church because Latanya is here.
So we also want to get into our announcements. We also want to just tell you that this Friday at 6 p.m. we have our 24-hour prayer. Okay?
Yes. We've been talking about this for a really long time. It starts from Friday, which is July 11th, 6 p.m., and we end at July 12th at 6
p.m.
So we want all of you to be here, come prepared. Pack your suitcase, pack your bags, pack your toothbrush, your toothpaste, and I think we have a video for you.
Wow, that was just an amazing video that our beautiful Muta team put together. And look, if you're excited from the video, can you imagine what it would be like in person?
Yes, it's going to be a great, grand time.
Yes. So we just also want to keep you up to date on our other events that we have coming up. We have our fasting, okay? This is leading up to the 24-hour prayer. It's from July 7th to 11th. And this is a time where we encourage you to just really consecrate yourself, just become soaked up with the word, just spend time with God. Be intentional about spending time with God, This is like the time when you just take your time aside, you put a little extra effort, you make some sacrifices, and you spend some time with God.
Yes, and that starts tomorrow, and it ends on Friday, right?
No, actually
Saturday.
the 11th.
Yeah, the 11th, which is Friday. right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's basically just a week, just put
Yeah,
aside
just a
some food, sacrifice some food, our stomachs can wait.
Yeah.
Plus, on the brighter side, you lose some weight too. So, anyways, you want to talk about membership?
Yes, so we also just want to encourage you to become a member. If you've been watching us week after week and, time after time, and you're not a member,
Yeah,
we encourage you.
Why are you still there?
Yeah, why are you still
We
here?
don't want you to just be a watcher.
We want you to be
here, a part
yeah,
with
yeah.
us.
Yeah. And so we just want to encourage you to do that, and the dates that we will give that out at a later date. But just put that in your mind. Be intentional to become a member of Faith Church.
Yes, and also small groups.
Yes. So we also have small groups. On second and fourth Fridays, we usually have our women's group and men's group.
And youth group.
No.
Oh,
we changed that one. It's from first and third Fridays for the youth group.
What about the Golden Warriors?
The Golden Warriors are second and fourth Mondays.
Oh, that's a lot.
That is a lot of
We
groups.
have a group for everyone.
Literally everyone.
Yeah, so you don't have to feel weird and left out.
Yes.
Anyways, yeah. So I think that is all that we have for you. We want to encourage you to stay on. Don't get bored. If you're watching online, especially, don't get bored. Just stay. Get bored with our church.
Exactly.
Anyways,
there's so much going on.
Don't get distracted. Just stay on, stay encouraged. Prepare your heart and your mind for worship as we open up to God, as we go before His presence, and keep your hearts and minds open for the Word of God as well. Preached.
Yes.
That's going to be preached by our wonderful Pastor Sam. Anyways, that's all that we have for you. Have a blessed service.
Bye.
Blessed be the name of the Lord this morning, for He is worthy to be praised. Let us all stand as we address the throne of God. Eternal Father and God, we give you thanks